Join me on a journey to embrace your Kavela life. So coming into our Yin practice, starting in our child's pose. And just coming back to your breath. And back to yourself. Gently float the arms forward, extending through the fingertips. Again, maybe taking those knees a little wider. Maybe start to shift the hips from right to left. And then coming back to stillness, back to center. Let's walk those hands off the mat over to the right side. Just getting a nice side body stretch. Just checking in with the body, seeing where you're maybe holding tension, resistance here. And start to push the breath to those areas of the body that need a little extra love, attention. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. And walk hands back to center and take it over to the left. Feel that nice side stretch along that right side body. And come back to center. Floating up to your tabletop. Stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Let's come into some gentle hip circles here. So taking it over to the right, start to circle around, lowering the hips towards the heels. Taking it extra slow. Maybe taking 4 to 5 rounds in one direction and then just reverse it over to the left. Feeling nice stretch in those hips, glutes. Maybe start to bring some movement into the upper body as well, the shoulders, maybe the neck, the head. And then when you finish, just come back to center, back to your tabletop. And make sure you have that alignment. Coming into some gentle cat-cows. Let the belly drop, tuck the toes, gaze up. Exhale, round. Coming into cat, draw the navel in. And just move freely here with your own breath at your own pace. And finishing up 2 more rounds here. And coming back to that neutral spine. From here, move to the back of your mat. If you need to, we're going to come into our melting heart. So keeping the hips stacked over the knees. Start to walk those palms forward. So we're going to focus on the shoulders, the upper back, the chest. So walking those palms forward. And then when you can't walk them any further, just hold here. Think about lowering the chest, letting that heart melt down to the mat. If you can, keep the elbows, the forearms off the mat, but if you can't, that's okay. Think about lowering that chest closer to the ground. Maybe the forehead touches and rests. Or if you're really open in the shoulder, the upper body, maybe keep the gaze towards the top of the mat, lowering your chin down. So we're going to hold here for a little bit, so remember to ease and go slowly into the poses. Don't rush to go into your full expression. Our yin practice, we're searching for an edge, a point of resistance. And when you find that, just hold and breathe. Allow your body to come into the pose with the breath. Don't force anything. Take the intensity out. Don't hold the breath, stay with your breath. And take this opportunity to quiet the mind. Just focus on the breath. Maybe the chest drops a little bit close to the ground, or maybe not. Maybe you're at your edge. And taking one more deep inhale here. And exhale, let it go. And slowly start to release out of this pose, lowering those forearms, the elbows, and let's slide right onto the belly. Allow the arms to come alongside the body, palms facing up. And let's just get a gentle neck stretch in, turning the head to the right, resting that left ear. Allow the entire body to just melt into the mat. So let those shoulders drop. Let the legs just kind of splay. Maybe the toes, feet turn inwards. Feel the upper back opening up. Start to feel the body relax. Gently turn the head back to center and just let it turn to the other side. So turning to the left, rest that right ear. And again, just let the body relax. Close your eyes. Take this opportunity to slow everything down. Your body, your mind. Give yourself permission to relax and let go. And slowly, let's turn the head back to center. And slide the arms forward, palms facing down. Let that forehead ground just for a moment. Feel the length through the spine, the neck. And slowly start to come into our next yin posture. We're going to come into Sphinx pose. So walking those forearms in, bringing the elbows right underneath the shoulders. So create a little base, a little foundation here. Take the legs about mat's width. And bring your awareness to the lower back. So keeping the gaze straight ahead or close the eyes. Think about drawing the shoulders down away from the ears. and try to come into a nice relaxed state. If you feel a lot of fatigue or pressure in the upper body, try to mentally shift that to the lower body. Keep the neck nice and long. Make sure you're not tilting the chin upward, putting any stress on the neck. Check in with the glutes. A lot of times we start to clench the glutes or the muscles in the legs, so try to keep the muscles relaxed. In our yin practice, we're giving the muscles a break, focusing on those connective tissues, the fascia, trying to find some space, opening. So once you start to feel relaxed here, start to think about puffing the chest forward and lifting through the crown, and just notice any sensations in the lower back. And remember to listen to your body. If you need to come out of a pose, slowly just make your way out of the pose. Staying connected to that deep, steady breath. If you've been practicing a while and you want to go a little deeper or into that mid-back, start to make your way into seal, transitioning by lifting up the elbows, the forearms. So this is totally optional. You can stay in Sphinx pose. And just make sure the shoulders didn't creep up. Draw those shoulders down. Make sure the muscles are relaxed in the legs. Don't lose that relaxed state. in seal pose. Slowly start to make your way back into Sphinx pose, lowering the forearms, the elbows. And just holding here for a couple of moments. And slowly lower the chest, coming all the way down, releasing out of this pose. Slide those palms alongside the chest, elbows to the sky. Slowly coming back into your tabletop and making your way into a nice wide-legged child's pose. So go extra slow, just stretch out the arms, the back. Allow the chest to drop. And from here, when you're ready, slowly come to a seated position. We're going to sit on the heels. So bringing the knees in, we're going to come into a little foot stretch, toe squat. So tucking the toes, giving our feet a little love. They do so much for us. They support us, balance us. So tucking the toes. So this can get pretty intense pretty quick. So just do what feels right for you. So nice long spine. So you can just stay here with your palms on the thighs, and just breathing. Or if you'd like, we can start to bring some movement into the upper body. Inhale, floating the arms up. Exhale, float the arms down. Inhale. Bring those palms together. Let's interlace the fingers and flip the palms up to the sky. Gaze up. Exhale, round the back. Let those arms float forward. Opening up that upper back, navel to spine. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Inhale. Open up the arms. And let's take that right palm to the head. I'm just gonna get a nice stretch into that left side, left shoulder, left side of the neck. Inhale, release, float up, and just switch it. Left palm, rest on that head, and just let that right shoulder drop away. Inhale, release, float the arms. And exhale, let's release those toes. Just maybe tap the tops of the feet on the mat. Do whatever you need to do to just kind of loosen that up. And then as a counter stretch, we're going to stretch the tops of the feet. So from here, tops of the feet are flat. Take the palms behind you. So however you feel comfortable, maybe the fingers are facing towards the top of your mat. And then slowly you're going to lift the calves or the shins off the mat, just lifting up onto the tops of the feet. So you'll start to feel a nice stretch in tops of the feet. So just take this wherever feels comfortable. Find your edge. So you can get pretty intense here. And stay with your breath. And then let's release. Let it go. Come back down. And let's come back to our tabletop. Tuck those toes. Find your downward facing dog. Pedal the heels. Maybe flow through high plank if you'd like. Taking a chaturanga. Or just stay in your down dog. And shifting our awareness to the hips, the lower body. Our right leg floats up for a three-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hip. And knee into the chest, stepping through for dragon or low lunge. So you can come into dragon, or if you've been practicing a while and you want to go right into your lizard pose, that's fine too. So if you're coming into dragon, just make sure that that right knee is stacked over the right ankle. Slide the left leg back behind you. Take any pressure off that left knee. Most of the weight is in the right foot and on the top of the left foot. Stay nice and light in the arms, the palms. And think about lowering the hips towards the ground. Allow the torso to rest on that right thigh. Allow the head to just hang, so take any pressure out of the upper body and just let it relax. And this is all about the hips. Find that edge, that point of resistance, tension, and when you find it, just hold and breathe. Allow the body to do its magic through the breath. If you're in lizard pose, or even if you're in dragon, if you want to go for a twist here, you can go ahead and do that. If you're in dragon, ground that left palm. Maybe start to bend that left knee and bring that right hand to the top of the left foot. Getting a pretty intense quad stretch, so just ease into this. So again, you don't want to be working really hard or struggling in your yin practice, trying to be gentle on the body, make the body feel good. So if you find you're losing that, then just back off. If you're in lizard and you're coming into a twist, you can take that arm around the lower back and start to open the chest up. Spiral open that right shoulder. So these are all optional. Always listen to your body. Your practice will look different from anybody else's. If you're in a twist and you're ready to come back to center, go ahead and do that. Slowly start to make your way onto your palms. Let's walk that right foot in, back to center, just taking a counter stretch, coming into your half split, runner stretch. Just let that chest drop. Maybe notice how your hamstring feels from when you started to now, maybe a little bit looser, less tension, less resistance. Maybe it feels longer. And slowly start to make your way back to center, back to dragon pose. And let's flow it out. If you'd like, float that right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Option to come right into down dog and hold there, or flow through high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. So right now you probably feel different from your right side compared to your left. So let's balance out that body. Let's float the left leg up. Three-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hip. And left knee into the chest, float right into your dragon pose. So just repeating what you did on the other side. So if you went right into lizard, go ahead and do that. If you stayed in dragon for a little bit, just get that foundation here. Give yourself time to get into the pose. Check in with the body. If you're in dragon, make sure you don't have a lot of weight in the arms, the palms. Let those hips sink. If you want to come into a twist here, go for it. Or if you're in lizard, so if you're in dragon, ground the right palm. Keep those hips going towards the ground. Take that left palm to the top of the right foot. So it's totally optional. It can get pretty intense. Push your breath to that place where you're feeling the tension, the resistance. And hold or release, whatever feels right for you. I'm going to go into lizard because that's what I did on the other side. So just the great thing about the Yin practice is it's not a follow me practice. It's just really about tuning in and listening to your body and doing what you need today. Whenever you're ready, if you did that twist in your lizard pose, go for it on this side. And whenever you've had enough in that twist, if you're in the twist, just make your way back to center. Taking some nice deep breaths here. back up onto the palms. If you're in lizard, walk that left foot back in. Frame that left foot with the palms. Take a counter stretch. Shift the hips back, half split. And let's slowly release, come back to center. Frame that left foot. Let's flow it out if you'd like. Left leg, three-legged dog, stretch it out. Get a nice stretch. Down dog or flow through your vinyasa. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. And take whatever movements you need here. Pedal those heels, bend the knees, move the hips. Just kind of walk it out, shake it out. And let's walk the feet towards the top of the mat. And lower down to a seated position, all the way down. So keeping the knees bent, flex the feet. So bend those knees as much as you need to get a hand to foot connection. We're going to come into a forward fold. So avoid pulling on the feet, just let the body naturally fold. Maybe start to slide those heels away. So just move with your breath. Totally okay to have those knees bent. Feel this beautiful stretch from the bottom of the feet along the calves, the back of the thighs, the glutes, the lower back, the mid back, the upper back, the shoulders, the arms, the hands and back to the feet. And slowly, let's walk those hands up the legs. And coming into a counter stretch, take the palms behind you. Let's point the toes. We're going to come into our reverse plank. So whenever you're ready, inhale, lift the hips up to the sky. Open up that front body, the chest, the shoulders, the heart. Exhale, float back down. And we're going to come back into one more set here. So bend those knees right into it. Slide the heels away. Fold over the body, maybe going a little deeper. Keep the knees soft. Deep inhale. Exhale, fold. And let's release. Walk those hands up the legs. So this time we're going to come into a reverse tabletop. So bending the knees, walk the feet in, bringing the feet hips width apart, grounding those soles, those palms. Inhale, lift the hips up to the sky. Reverse tabletop. Avoid letting those knees flare out. Make sure the knees stay right over the ankles. And then slowly lower the hips down. We're not going to come all the way down. We're going to start to come into a little hammock. So just bring those hips towards those palms, and then inhale, float the hips back up. And just maybe repeat this a couple of times. Slowly lower down, hips towards the hands, maybe the legs extend. Knees straighten, inhale, float back up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale up. Lift the hips up. And this time, let's come all the way down. So shifting towards the top of your mat, we're going to make our way onto our back. So floating the arms forward, palms to the sky, round the spine, chin towards the chest. Roll nice and slow all the way down. And then once you get down there, just let those knees float right into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Maybe bring the forehead towards the knees. And then release. Take those arms out to the side in T. And just let the knees fall to the right. Gaze to the left. Taking a nice little recline twist here. Pass through center, take it over to the left, gaze to the right. And back to center. Take the arms alongside the body for support. Draw those knees into the chest. And then extend both legs up to the sky. And start to feel the upper back grounding, the lower back. It's point and flex the feet. Relax the jaw, the face. Close the eyes. Let's come into our happy baby, taking those arms inside the thighs. Peace sign fingers wrap around the big toes. And draw those knees towards the ground, opening up the hips. Maybe rock from side to side. Massaging the hips, the lower back. Option to straighten the knees, coming into one more stretch for the legs. And from here, bring those feet together. Release that yogi toe grip. Floating into Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring those legs down to the ground, creating a diamond shape. Let the arms float overhead. Maybe cactus the arms, bending the elbows, palms to the sky. Bringing your left palm onto your heart, your right palm onto the belly. And just come back to your breath. Feel the belly rise, the belly fall. Feel the heart rise, the heart fall. And just feeling centered, connected to yourself, to your heart. Whenever you're ready, make your way into Shavasana, extending the legs and taking the arms wherever feels comfortable. And just finding stillness here in the body and mind. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana as long as you like, gaining all the wonderful benefits it provides. If you'd like to join me in closing out your practice, slowly start to bring your awareness back. Maybe bring some movement into the toes, the fingers, the hands, the feet. Inhale, float the arms up overhead, bend the knees, and slowly just make your way onto your side, taking some breaths here. Whenever you're ready, just make your way back to a comfortable seated position. And you're sitting up nice and tall, keeping the eyes closed, roll the shoulders back. And just closing out with 3 cleansing breaths here. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale up. And exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to practice with you again real soon. Hopefully you feel more open, centered, peaceful. Always wishing you peace, health, happiness, always. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.
I hope you enjoyed your journey today. If you would like to see new classes, please remember to subscribe, like, visit our website at kavelalife.com, become a member on our Patreon account. By becoming a member, it allows us to create new classes. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Kavela Life. Thank you so much